Question: do you have what it takes to survive if you were ever stranded in the wilderness? There are a lot of shows out there like Dual Survivor and Man vs. Wild and Survivor Man and even Naked and Afraid, probably many others. And they ask that question: do you have what it takes? So check it out. On this tree here I keep showing you, it's a live oak full of club moss. It's also called ball moss. And I put a nice little clump of dried ball moss right here. So I'll get back to that in just a second. But really, whenever you go hiking or camping, there are really two things you should always have with you at all times. Number one, never hurts to have some kind of blade, like scissors, even cheesy little scissors, because you never know when you need to cut up pieces of wood or even an animal. You never know. And secondly, you always should have some sort of lighter. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. A lighter is a lighter is a lighter. As long as it fits in your pocket, you're good to go. Now that brings me back to this ball moss. This ball moss makes excellent tinder, and it's very, very common on live oak trees here in South Texas. It's also common on mesquite trees in South Texas. You want to find the pieces of it that are very, dried up, not so much the pieces that are green like this. If it's green, it still has a little water in there and it'll be harder to burn. When you grab pieces, you want to grab the pieces that have, the wood still attached, because again, that'll take off. Okay, so let's show you how easy it is. There we go. I'm just gonna let it burn out for a few moments there, and you can watch. It's that easy, guys, that easy. Before you know it, you too can have your own marshmallow pile in the wilderness. And in fire we take for granted, but you know why it's so important? There will be times when you have to cook, boil water. What else? Scare off insects and predators, and most importantly, signaling for help. You know what I'm saying? One other little fun fact about this ball moss is that many different tribes of Native Americans used it for bedding, going back probably thousands of years throughout all of South and Central Texas. So there you go. Now you can say you learned an important survivor technique, because you never know when you will be alone in the woods. Until next time, this is Bindley. Peace out.